Hey guys, Paul Mueller here for Reins Fishing. We're at ICAST Orlando with the Land Big Fish guys, showing you a couple new products that's going to be available at landbigfish.com. I'm really excited about these because I do a lot of finesse swim baiting back home in Connecticut for big smallmouth, and these are two baits that have been a request of mine for a while. This is a 3 1/4 inch fat Rockvibe shad, which is basically just a smaller version of the 4 and 5 inch. This bait is, you'll see it's very flat, and so what that does is when you have the baits coming through the water, you have the tail kick, but you also have a side-to-side rolling action. So it's a great bait for fishing on a jig head, slow rolling it, deep water smallmouth, and underspin. But I wanted a 3 1/4 inch size to fit a 1/4 ounce swim jig, to finesse swim jig fish. And like I said, the underspin is really good. This fits on a lot of different fish head spin style baits. It's really good in cold water, and especially in heavily pressured lakes when the fish prefer a small bait fish. So I'm really excited about that 3 1/4 inch fat Rockvibe. Now this is a little bit different bait. It's called the Escape Shad, and it's actually a little bit different action in that you don't need as much weight as you would with this on a jig head. I'll use about a 3/8 to a 1/2 ounce on the fat Rockvibe, the 3 1/4, but this one you can fish with a light jig head and an ultra slow speed. It has a great tail kick, and that's achieved by a very thin tail. So it's an ultra finesse swim bait in really cold water situations. You can just slow roll that on the bottom, and by barely creeping the reel handle, that bait's gonna have a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of kick. You can see it's got a good shad profile. Another thing that you can do with this bait is put it on a drop shot. So guys that like to fish a drop shot rig with a finesse swim bait, this is gonna be great on those Great Lake smallmouth and any situation. And this color is a new color called Mueller's Madness, which can be a perch, looks a lot like a goby. So I'm really excited about these two new little swim baits from Reins. Check them out at landbigfish.com.